Hello everybody, welcome to Saturday, January 18th. This is CJ. So, I tried making this video before, but I guess my iMovie hates me, so I don't have it anymore, the raw footage. So, instead of making two videos, I'm now just gonna make one. So bonus, just one video. I don't know if that's better or worse, whatever. Also, I saw my last video and I was like really boring. I think I was super tired. Although it was awesome to talk about going on tea, I was just exhausted. So I promise today I will be more energetic for you all. And I'm not wearing trousers, so think about that. So today I wanted to talk about our identities and the body. But first, some life updates. So, as everybody knows, I came out to everybody on Facebook and everything a couple days ago, and in doing that I also emailed my family in the UK with some videos specifically for them, to them, kind of about what was going on in my life, because I was super nervous and I was like, blah, 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 I can't handle a phone call with you. So I made a video, or two. Yes, two. For them, and so I was super nervous about the response because I was like, I don't know, we haven't talked in years, da 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 blah. But today, exciting, I got a response from my cousin on Facebook, and he's like super awesome about it. He's like, I don't really understand, but I found your channel and I'm watching videos now to learn more, which is great. So hello if you're there. So that's exciting. And now, like, although my nerves were totally valid, I guess I didn't need to be nervous. However, I did write a letter to my grandparents that I'm going to be mailing off today. So we'll see what happens there. I really hope I don't give them a heart attack. That's a valid concern I have. Like, by the way, I date women and I'm a boy. Yeah, that's not typically what you would expect to get in the post. However, back to my topic today. So, our bodies and our identities. So, if people don't know, I have cerebral palsy, spastic diplegia, that affects my legs. I can walk with no walking aid, so I'm pretty good with that stuff. But, however, I still need to stretch and things like that. So, my doctor, who is arranging my testosterone, referred me to go to physical therapy at my health clinic where I go to uni. And I haven't been to physical therapy in over 10 years, since before when I was a child. So, needless to say, I wasn't super excited about going. The guy that was there, my physical therapist, is awesome. And he really is working with me to do what works for me, and rather than just like him stretching me out, he's teaching me things that I can do at home. However, stretching for me is a major emotional piece. So my disability brings up a lot of shame and embarrassment that I have about myself. And I know it's entirely ridiculous and not valid, but I mean, not valid, but it's entirely illogical, but I still have these emotions because I have what I think I see myself as and what I think I can do, and then reality, and those two don't really match up, like in a lot of people's lives. So that often sucks, to say the least. So we've been working that out, and it just brings up, so I have to be ready for these emotions. But as I go through physical therapy and do things for my body, this year, my New Year's resolution is loving my body and reclaiming my body. It brought up a lot for me around disability and trans identity. And how we view the body. So for a lot of trans people, we choose to do things to our bodies, like have surgeries or take hormones or anything like that, to change our bodies to see how we want to see them, or how we feel that they should be. Whatever your opinion is on this, whether you choose to do any of that or not, or whether you just love your body as it is, go you. All of that is perfect, in my opinion. But I think it brings up a lot of topics about how do we view our bodies and the hatred that we have towards them that people don't like to talk about. As a person with a disability, I don't know many people with disabilities that admit to other people. I'm sure we eventually admit to ourselves that we hate our disabilities a lot of some days. Some days we love them, and some days we hate them. I love the perspective that I get from having cerebral palsy, the experience that it's given me, being able to meet other people and being really introspective with different things and noticing things that other people don't. However, when I physically need to do something that I can't, it sucks, and I have a lot of negative thoughts and opinions of myself that come up in that, and trying to navigate that is really difficult. And that brings up two things with me. So I think a lot of being trans and having disability from society, we get these messages of what does it mean to be a man, or what does it mean to move in the world. Like, we all have these messages that we're given, and so medically we choose, not we choose, but the medical community, let's say, particularly for disabilities, will ask us, or even kind of require us, to have surgeries to change our bodies so that we might fit what's more normal in society. Which I think is utter bullshit, because we all have different ways of moving in the world, and they should all be respected. And do I choose to A, change my legs, or B, get people to build ramps? Both are related to mobility. One is society, one is me. I feel like society should change so that we all fit into it, rather than us all fitting into society. But that's just me. Do I wish that I didn't have my surgery? No. To this day, I would probably still have the surgery that I had for my legs that allow me to walk with more ease. Just for my life, that was better for me. Do I think that maybe... What does it mean, though? What are we saying that people have to change our bodies? That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's wrong or it's right. I just think we don't take enough time to think about that. Same with trans. Okay? A lot of us might get dysphoria of our bodies and so choose to have surgery to change them that way, but who are we changing it for? Are we changing it for us or for society? One of the things I was talking with my friend, and also my counselors brought this up before. If I had to live in my bedroom on my own for the rest of my life, would I be happy with my body? Would I be happy with me? What would I need to survive? And that's when testosterone came up, and that's when top surgery came up. I feel like for me to be me and be happy with who I am on my own with nobody around, no external anything, I would need that. Now, arguably, external anything, society affects how we, construct things anyways, so my own conception of my body is taken from society. So even if I was on my own, I've had 22 years of socialization on the planet, and so that's affecting how I think about things. So I think, like, our bodies and reclaiming them are twofold. One, I don't think we should have to live up to society's expectations. And two, I think there's a very personal piece in that. It's the blend of the two together that I think is most important. And I feel like we don't talk about this a lot. So I guess I'm just starting a conversation. I don't know where this goes. If you agree with me or not, comment below. Please, let's open up this conversation, because I think we need to talk about it more, and it's hard to talk about, and nobody likes talking about it. Like, yesterday was the first time I ever told my dad that I have shame and negative emotions around my disability. He knows that I don't like my disability. Does he know that I get embarrassed whenever I go to physical therapy? No, I never told him that before. I don't have these conversations. We try to hide it inside and pretend everything is dandy with the world, when it's not. It's okay to be upset and still be, this is me and I don't want to change who I am. Just because I don't like my disability sometimes doesn't mean I totally want to get rid of it. Some days I do. Hell, life would be a lot easier. I would also lose a lot with it. Same with trans. Some days it's maybe some of us want to be trans, want to identify as trans. Some days it sucks. I don't know. Conversations are my therapy, so I think we need to talk about it more. Anyway, comment below. Also, if you want me to do any particular topic, let me know. I hope you all are having a great Saturday. Alright, peace.